I'm just studying up on my new car. Typically, I never give these things a second look, but for a first-time electric car owner, this thing's gonna become my new best friend. It's the owner's manual for the 2016 i-MiEV. i-MiEV. Maybe there's a pronunciation guide in here. The 2016 i-MiEV is the least expensive electric car you can buy. It starts at just $23,000, and when you factor in the $7,500 tax credit, it begins to look even more appealing. So let's take a look at what you get for that price point, but also what you lose. The i-MiEV is powered by a 49 kilowatt electric motor here at the back. Can't see this one because of the cover on it, but this 49 kilowatt motor produces 66 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. The infrastructure for electric cars isn't the greatest yet, but it's definitely improving. With apps like PlugShare and ChargePoint, you'll be able to find a charging station near you. With ChargePoint, you use the app to locate the charger closest to you. Then, when you arrive, you can use the app to activate the specific station and start charging. This particular point is $1 per hour. A nice little perk with these public charging spots is that they're always right next to the entrance of the building. It's your own little reserved spot. So once you're plugged in, you can just have a nice short trek to the entrance. Attached to the i-MiEV key is a rather old-fashioned looking remote. You can use this remote for 3 main functions. You can check the main drive lithium-ion battery level, set a charging timer, or use it to set the remote control climate control. First thing you're going to want to do is pull up the antenna. Then you want to hold the power button on the side until you get a little chime, and you'll see it turn on. From there, you're going to flip through the mode selector until you get to the AC off. Then you use the left-right arrows here to select whether you want the cool, the heat, the defroster, or off. This is the 120 volt home charger that you get. You can choose to either charge the car with the 8 amp speed or the 12 amp speed. To get a full charge with the 8 amp or normal speed, it takes about 19 to 22 hours. If you want to go with the 12 amp or the fast speed, it'll cut that down to about 14 hours. Besides these public chargers and the 120 volt home charger, you can also get a level 2 residential charger. There's a couple different options to choose from, but they basically do the same thing. The difference is they use 240 volts to charge the car, so that it cuts the time down to about 6 or 7 hours to get a full charge. As far as exterior styling goes, well, it kind of looks like someone tipped over a giant Easter egg and stuck 4 spare tires on it. But hey, at least it is unique in a world where most cars blend together so much that they become invisible. On the inside, the i-MiEV is like Dexter Morgan, empty. I mean, this is about as basic of an interior as you're gonna see in a 2016 model year car. You got a lot of hard plastics. It has kind of a cheap feel to it, which you would kind of expect considering this is the cheapest electric car you can buy. So as bare bones as this is, it does have some things that you wouldn't expect it to have. So it does have heated seats. A little bit strangely though, the one for the driver's side is right here, and passengers is down here. The purpose for that is because when you turn the heated seats on, it's going to heat you up a little bit on a cold day, but it's not going to take as much energy and it's not going to drain the batteries as much as if you had to put the cabin heater on. So if it's not too cold and you can bear it, you can just drive with the heated seats on and it'll work a little bit better and you won't drain as much energy. Speaking about draining energy, anytime you put the air conditioning on or the heat on, it is going to immediately take down your range about 10 miles. You're going to notice when you get behind the wheel is that it's an electric car, so your driver's gauges are going to be all different. Instead of your speedometer and being able to see your RPMs and everything like that, instead it's been replaced with something where on the left side it says charge, and then you got eco, and it'll just show how much power you're using, how much juice you're using, and everything like that. So what you'll do is, if you want to try and drive as economical as possible, you're going to try and keep the red gauge into the eco zone. What you'll also notice is that this car has regenerative braking. So what regenerative braking does is, like right now, it's charging the car right because I'm coming to a stop. So it helps, especially in stop and go traffic, which is really the best place for this car as opposed to highway driving. So whether or not the good outweighs the bad for the i-MiEV really depends on your lifestyle and how you plan to drive it. If you drive a lot on a daily basis or live in an area where the electric car infrastructure hasn't really advanced, this car probably isn't for you. But if you don't tend to drive more than about 40 miles a day, then this inexpensive offering from Mitsubishi might be a great fit. Seriously though, it looks like something the Easter Bunny would drive.